signs he wants a relationship but is scared. In this video, you will discover the tricks on how to break through the second guessing and questioning game and understanding what's really going on in a man's mind so you can put your mind at peace. Now, of course, comment below with I'm ready if you're ready to know exactly what's going on inside of a man's mind. I'm, of course, your host, Antia, founder and creator of the Magnetize Your Man method. And look, this is the channel where we magnetize your man so that the man you desire wants and pursues you forever. Now, if you like this video, if you like what I wear, if you like my background, go ahead and, of course, give it a like. And also, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell on the top so you get notified for more juicy videos coming your way. And, of course, sharing is caring. So share it with all of your juicy girlfriends. Now, listen for a special bonus secret on 5 things that are irresistible to a quality man. So let's go ahead and dive right into the 5 signs that he wants a relationship, but he is scared. Number 5, he texts, but he does not make a move. Now, here's the thing. So it doesn't mean that he's going to overcome his fear, right? It just tells you more. We women, we always want to know, why is something happening, right? Because it somehow puts our mind at rest. And so if you find yourself in sort of like a texting relationship with a man, of course, there is a part of interest inside of him, like he wants to have a relationship, but he's also afraid. And here the fear may be the fear of rejection. So when a man doesn't initiate, like his fear of rejection is certainly, that's not always true, right? But like it could be that the fear of rejection is getting in the way of him initiating, right? And he rather have you make the first step. Of course, the problem with that is that he may have his fear always overcome his intentions, in which case you might end up finding yourself frustrated because you still have to make the first move, even though he likes you, right? So that can definitely be something that can be extremely frustrating. Now, since we just get the party started, comment below which country or state are you watching from. Let me know. I am curious as a cat. Now, number 4. Now, this is really, really awesome. This is easy to identify. It's actually his family or friends know about you, right? So family is a little bit harder, but friends, especially if you're met within a friend group, and they know like, oh, you're Susie. Yeah, totally. We've heard about you, right? And they have actually also a positive association towards you. Ask yourself, why do they know about me, right? And the reason why they know about you is because you are on the forefront of this guy's mind. And then, of course, what happens is he shares it with his friends, right? So that is a really, really good sign. You want to pay attention to that. And also, of course, if that's not the case, right? So if the friends don't know who you are and they're like, I don't know who you are, nice to meet you, I guess, right? Then you're like, okay, well, maybe not so important in this man's life, right? So definitely really important. Now, if you want to start to identify more of those themes and topics and share your own unique stories, join our free Magnetize Your Man dating and relationship support group at mymfbgroup.com. Now, this is also number 3 is a giveaway as well, which is he remembers details, right? Like he remembers when your mom's birthday is, or he remembers what your favorite color is, or he remembers what your favorite childhood memory is. Like he'll remember details. Now, again, ask yourself, especially for a man, hold on. For a man, that's a big deal because men are usually single focused, so they can't remember all the details. I see more the big picture, right? So if they remember the details, then that actually means that's like their purpose, right? They actually have a goal here. They have a mission to accomplish. And then you can ask yourself, what's that mission? That mission is to get to know you better. That they think about you. before they go to bed, they think about you, and when they wake up, they think about you because that's why they remember details. And also that shows that he's paying attention, right? Like people pay attention to things that are important for them, that are a priority for them. So don't take that lightly next time when he remembers details, because it does show you that he wants a relationship. Now, of course, I want to hear below as well if you have experienced that and maybe you second guessed it, right? Maybe he remembered details and you're like, wow, oh my gosh, I had no idea. So I'd love to know. Now, number 2 is he is your hero. Now, what I want to get at here is like that he becomes extremely protective, right? He almost becomes sort of like the provider role for you, right? He makes sure that you get safely to your car. He helps you when something needs to be fixed in the house, right? He loves to support you. He loves to be there for you. Now, just keep in mind, men just don't do that because they have nothing else to do. There's usually a little bit of a different motive attached to that as well, right? Which is, oh, okay, he wants to be your hero, not just a hero. And I know what can happen so easily is you can actually downplay, especially if you're more used to being in the masculine yourself, you can easily downplay the validity of him being your hero. Like, and you're like, yeah, whatever, I don't really, it's not really that big of a deal for me. That's something that you want to for sure look at, because you could actually miss out here a big thing. And I want to really say that because we delete, we distort, and we generalize reality based on our unconscious expectations. So you may actually delete that he's your hero right now, right? So that's why I want to spell it out and bring it back to the forefront of your mind. Now, if you're like, Antia, I don't know exactly where I'm at, and if I'm deleting, distorting, what's going on, get our free quiz to attract your man at mymquiz.com. So very powerful there as well. And number 1, also total giveaway, right? It's like no woman inside. I love this today. Everything is like really straightforward. You can literally measure it. It's there or it's not there. It's happening or it's not happening, right? So there's not a lot of guessing game. It's a lot of clarity. No woman inside. No other woman. His friends don't talk about another woman. He's not talking about another woman. You don't see him with another woman. It's not because he's gay, right? It's because you are actually his woman. He wants you to be his woman. So there's no reason for him. Remember, men are not wasting their energy and their resources unless they're motivated. So he's not motivated to meet other women. You should ask yourself, why not, right? So if he meets you regularly or talks to you regularly, there's a really high chance that he indeed wants to have a relationship with you. So, like I would say, like take that serious, take that serious. And then, of course, also let me know in the comment section below if you have noticed that and you're just like, oh, I don't know if we have chemistry. I mean, there's not a woman inside, right? It's like, okay, that's a really good thing, girlfriend. Okay, we're moving in the right direction. And before I share my bonus secret, comment below which of these points surprised you, which ones did you already know? Like, let's have a little bit of a conversation. And of course, for those of you who stayed until the very end, here is your bonus secret, which is he sends mixed signals. And again, this actually goes back again to, remember, he wants to have a relationship, but he's scared. When you get mixed signals, that is usually the case. Now, the question is he going to overcome that fear, right? So when he sends mixed signals, that's usually a fear of commitment. It could also be a fear of being trapped. It could also be a fear of losing his independence, his freedom, right? So there's many different reasons, the fears that are behind it. But nonetheless, you really see. And then, when he sends mixed signals, look sort of also what the proportions are, right? So does he like send 2/3 of positive signals where he's calling you, where he's complimenting you, where he's pursuing you, and then maybe 1/3 where he like draws away, right? Or is it half? Is it even worse? Is it like 1/3 where he pursues and then 2/3 where he's just gone? And I just got off the phone with a woman and she told me, when she pulls back, there's no contact and conversation for weeks, right? So that would be an example of like, wow, I mean, obviously the pain is outweighing way the benefits of the relationship at this point. So that's what you want to ask yourself. And then, of course, do you want to have a man who allows his fears to run his life? Because part of the wild man archetype is actually overcoming their fears, right? Like overcoming the fear of death, so to say, the fear of the ego death, so to say, because that's really what it is, right? When they overcome their approach anxiety or their commitment anxiety. And the other piece that you also can do is actually like focus on yourself, right? Focus on yourself if he sends mixed signals instead of focusing more on him. Now, if you want to learn more about what that looks like when a man deeply loves, so he'll start saying these 5 things, is the next video. So highly recommend watching it. Much love to you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.